Hey gamers, Kazuma Gaming here, finally back with a new arena guide for the new weekly boss Earth Specter. As you probably know, he's weak to wind, fitting with the new Fes Rin and Fes Dust dropping. The other stats he says are kind of whatever. He's weak to poison and haste. We don't really need that, we don't gonna use that. So let's just jump into team building stuff, because I don't think there's anything special to say here. He's neither resistant to physical or magical attacks, so you can kind of do what you want. But yeah, this is my team that I'm going to use for this arena. We have Halloween Megu, Fes Chris, Fes Yellow, and Fes Dust. Alternative teams are, first up, if you don't have that Megumin, I think I did it before, maybe you have it still lying around there. Doesn't seem like I have it laying around here anymore, sad. But yeah, alternatively, if you don't have this Megumin for the tier 2, for the Ulti 2 version 2, aka the ray gun that applies Rash Red, you can also just use Coffee Megu to great success. I'm not going to use her since she's not Fanquest grinded whatsoever, and I don't want to grind another unit that took me way too long to grind Dust subs. But yeah, just a unit to apply Rash Red. In that case, we use Megumins. This Megumin has some self-gauge up, that's why I'm going to use her, but the other Megu can also just work, and to be honest, if she stays a little bit longer, it doesn't matter too much, because she at least, so Coffee Megu at least has on-elemental stuff. If you don't have Fes Chris, the best thing you can probably do is just run a team of Singer Kazuma, Fes Dust, and Fes Rin, because if you forgot it, Dust's ulti got changed a little bit, and his ulti 2 version now gives you a tier 2 agility boost. And with that, you have your speed boost unit, you have, with Rin, we have your buffer, and with Kazuma, you can either run his ulti 1 version 2 to just allow your other units to spam more ultis, or you can also just use his snipe skill to slow the boss down and avoid dying, pretty much. But then again, you can also just place a good unit, like for example New Year Wiz as slot 4, so if Kazuma dies, it's not the worst, and it should work the same. That also works, for example, if you don't have Cielo, you can also just use the same team, but of course you need the new units. If you have none of the new units and not Cielo, you can also just go with Kazuma, Casualia, and Fes Chris, that would also work. And if you have Fes Rin, you can also just replace Fes Dust with Fes Rin to just do even more damage. Fes Dust is not too far behind in this arena, at least, to Fes Rin, so it's fine using him. I just need to use him because I don't have Fes Rin, but again, Fes Rin would be a great alternative. As an assist, we of course, in that case, going to use Sena, because we need to extend the Rash Red from Megumin for as long as possible. The sub assist is the Wind Scroll. We have a Cielo on that team that keeps our HP up, so the passive here should work most of the time and gives you with that the highest damage with possible. Slot 5 in that case is Pyjama Melissa. If you don't have her, you can also put Onsen Wiz, not Onsen Wiz, New Year Wiz in here. More magical damage for Cielo, less physical damage boost for Dust and Chris. If you use Rin, it's even more whatever. But still, this is the best one since Chris is pure physical and her damage is not negligible, so boosting her damage as much as possible is the best you can do. And with that, Melissa is the best slot 5 unit you can do here. Okay, with that out of the way, let's just jump right into an arena run and see how good we work. I actually use Yellow's ulti 2 version 2 here because she lowers the enemy's defense, which is great for Chris and Dust to do more damage. You can also use Yellow's ulti 1 version 1 just to have a little bit more survivability. Okay, we are splitting our hits here. Kinda hope the double hit hits the one mob. Didn't, that's fine. That way we can just go with like Cielo finishing that off. Megu CDR finishing that off, and going with CDR into the next one. Kill one more mob. Now we just kinda hope that our Chris gets potentially hit 2 times. Sadly not. But we're just going to use her ulti anyway to defeat the enemies and get into the last wave as fast as possible. I'm using a Cielo basic here because I want to delay her skill until I can use the Rash Red here. Just like that. into the yellow ulti. And right then, we're just going to use Sena to lower the enemy's defense as well. And with that, we can extend both buffs for a long time. Speed boost. Actually using Dust Gauge up here for one reason. If he gets hit one more, he can insta-ult. And if not, that's also fine. So we're just going to wait here. Okay. Got it. So we're using the CDR skill here. Buffing into Dust ulti. Oh, good crit. Good crit. Double hit here. Now we can just heal. Hits on Cielo would be good here. Barely didn't, so we're just going to use a basic here. Keep in mind, debuff Sena here is now down at 2 seconds, so the moment we use Cielo's ulti here, just spam the button to extend the debuff before it runs out the red shred. Nice, we got the ulti in before the red shred ran out. That was a juicy 100k, nice. I mistimed that, my bad. You of course want to use the gauge up after. I'm not using Dust skill here, so I can use this gauge up for the next round to get one more bonus ulti in. Maybe sounds weird, but I'm letting that overflow, so I can use the CDR here. Not sure if the ulti or the speed would be better here, just did it that way. Nice, that should be 2 more ultis in. Wait for Cielo ulti. Now Dust ulti. I like that, 1.7 mil. Keep in mind here, my Dust ulti is not max level. It actually can get increased by once more. So that's 100% a damage increase that you can do. My Dust also has just a silver gold turn. I think a golden back is the best you can do here. Though also a gold 5 turn would work on him. I just don't have that. But yeah, that's pretty much Dust rotation. The Rin rotation just does the wave, I think, a little bit different since Rin has a good wave clear. Well, sorry, you don't use Rin there. The wave clear is the same until the big ray gun. Afterwards, it's just do damage. So use the Rin single target skill first, then CDR, so you get your skills more ready. You don't have the downtime on the speed boost, thanks to the CDR skill, which is kind of nice. You, of course, don't need the buffing ulti on Rin, so you can just go with her ulti 1 version 1 for more damage, but you can also, of course, go with the ulti 1 version 2 if you want to have an easier time extending the debuffs, probably. But again, you have to gauge up from Cielo more often with the CDR and stuff like that. I think it should be fine running her ulti 1. I mean, for that, we can just take a quick look here at the top rankings, who's funnily named Rin Lover and uses Rin but has Dust profile picture. You can see, yeah, here, they just use her ulti 1 version 1, also with a golden back turn, so I think that's also probably just the best for us, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, that's the rough strategy. Again, this is the alternative team, which are top people running. Pretty much just max gauge up on Megumin. Here's the highest ranking Dust. Few ranks above me. And yeah, there you can also see this is the same team again, as I said before, but with Cafe Megumin, you also go ulti 2, different wave clear. I can't show it off right now since she's not grinded, but I actually did on stream recently a run with Cafe Megu where I showed it off, where I got her to ulti at like 42, 43 seconds. Not sure if that's the best one, but if you're interested in that, probably check out the VODs. I'm not cutting it out for you, sorry. But yeah, you can also just use this team again. In that case, you actually used Wiz as a start 5. I still think Melissa would be better, but if you don't have the Melissa, that's probably the best you can do. I don't know. But yeah, I hope this helps you out. If you did, like, subscribe, follow for more content. Good luck with your arena runs. And really hope I see the Kazuma team here somewhere. The Kazuma Rin Dust team, but nope. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you all in the next one. Bye-bye.
一緒に行きましょういつもありがとうもしやだ